The hum of twin lightsabers cuts through the echoing silence of the Death Star's hangar. One, a vibrant blue, dances defensively, parrying blows from the other, a menacing crimson. Two figures, shrouded in destiny, clash in a dance as old as the galaxy itself. On one side, the towering, dark silhouette of Darth Vader, a being consumed by the very power he once sought to balance. On the other, the wise, weathered form of Obi-Wan Kenobi, his face etched with the years, the triumphs, and the heartbreaks of a Jedi Master. The battle is short, almost ritualistic. It's not a contest of brute strength, not a desperate struggle for survival. It's something far more profound. As Vader raises his saber for the final, decisive blow, Obi-Wan doesn't recoil, he doesn't flinch. Instead, something extraordinary happens. A subtle change, a shift in his ancient gaze, a deep breath, and then a faint, almost imperceptible smile begins to form on his lips. It's a smile born not of humor, nor of defeat, but of something far more transcendent. A serene, quiet peace that blossoms just as the crimson blade descends. And then he is gone, vanished into the fabric of the Force, leaving behind only an empty robe and an ignited lightsaber. This moment, so swift and yet so utterly pivotal in the unfolding saga, is often viewed as a tragic end. But what if we looked closer at that smile? What if we understood it not as an acceptance of defeat, but as the ultimate, unseen victory? Obi-Wan Kenobi's final expression is not one of fear. There is no trace of dread, no flicker of regret. To understand this, we must step back and consider the monumental task he had undertaken, the journey he had guided, and the ultimate purpose of his presence on that ominous battle station. For nearly 2 decades, Obi-Wan had lived in exile, a solitary guardian watching over the last beacon of hope in the galaxy, Luke Skywalker. His self-imposed vigil on Tatooine was a testament to his unwavering dedication to the Jedi Order and to the prophecy of the Chosen One. His mission was clear: to protect Luke, to guide him towards his destiny, and to ignite the spark of rebellion that had for so long been smoldering in the ashes of the Old Republic. On the Death Star, Obi-Wan sees Luke, Leia, Han, and Chewbacca making their way to the Millennium Falcon. He sees Luke, the boy he had watched grow, now on the cusp of becoming the hero he was always meant to be. Just hours earlier, Obi-Wan had presented Luke with his father's lightsaber, a symbolic passing of the torch, a transfer of legacy and responsibility. He had begun Luke's training, planting the first seeds of the Force within him. He had opened Luke's eyes to a world beyond moisture farms, to a destiny intertwined with the fate of the galaxy. In that moment, facing Vader, Obi-Wan knows his part in Luke's journey. The physical, direct guidance is complete. Luke is on the path. He has the tools, he has the spirit. The crucial first steps have been taken. This awareness, this profound sense of mission accomplished, surely contributes to the tranquility in his final expression. It's the quiet satisfaction of a master who has successfully launched his apprentice on an epic journey. Beyond Luke, Obi-Wan also sees the other young leaders of the nascent rebellion escaping. Leia Organa, the tenacious princess, whose courage embodies the very spirit of defiance. Han Solo and Chewbacca, pragmatist but ultimately loyal, their ship the key to escape. He understands that his duel with Vader is not just a personal confrontation. It is a critical diversion. Every swing of his saber, every moment he holds Vader's attention, buys precious seconds for the Falcon to make its escape. His sacrifice is a calculated, strategic act. It ensures the survival of not just one hero, but of the core leadership that will ignite the full-scale rebellion. Without this crucial window, without Obi-Wan drawing Vader's focus, the story of hope might have ended right there, in that cold, metallic hangar. His final smile, then, is also the look of a Grand Master strategist, witnessing the successful execution of his ultimate play. He has ensured the rebellion's future. He has sealed their escape. And perhaps most profoundly, that smile speaks to a spiritual triumph over physical death. For a Jedi, death is not an ending, but a transition. It is the moment of becoming one with the cosmic force, of joining the eternal energy field that binds all life. Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan's own master, had shown him the path to preserving one's identity beyond physical dissolution. Obi-Wan had spent his exile not just watching Luke, but also deepening his connection to the Force, preparing for this very moment of transcendence. His smile is the profound acceptance of this ultimate truth. He is not being defeated. He is shedding his physical form to become something greater, more powerful, more pervasive. He knows that in death, he can offer guidance to Luke in ways he never could in life. He can whisper wisdom from beyond, a timeless mentor whose presence becomes more profound, not less. This is the ultimate self-sacrifice, the complete letting go of the ego, the physical self, to serve a higher purpose. It is the very essence of the Jedi philosophy: peace, serenity, and the understanding that all life is part of the Force, and thus eternal. Obi-Wan Kenobi's final smile is a masterclass in acceptance, courage, and selfless devotion. It teaches us that true victory isn't always about defeating an enemy in a physical confrontation, but sometimes about achieving a deeper spiritual triumph. It's about fulfilling your purpose, ensuring the legacy, and facing the unknown with unwavering peace. His physical journey might have ended on the Death Star, but his spirit, his wisdom, and his influence only grew. He became the voice in Luke's head, guiding him through the trenches of the Death Star, urging him to use the Force. He became a permanent part of the Force, an eternal guardian. That fleeting, serene smile on Obi-Wan's face is a powerful testament to the immortality of the Jedi spirit. It reminds us that sacrifice, when rooted in purpose and love, can be the most potent act of all. It is a beacon of hope, showing us that even in the face of what appears to be an overwhelming end, one can find profound peace, victory, and the continuation of an enduring legacy. What are your thoughts on Obi-Wan's final moment? Do you see it as a victory or a sacrifice? Share your reflections in the comments below. If you found this journey into the depths of a pivotal Star Wars moment insightful, please consider subscribing for more explorations into the lore and philosophy that shape these timeless stories. Thank you for listening, and may the Force be with you.